Now, the House of Representatives has asked the President Muhammadu Buhari to stop plans by the army to start Operation Positive Identification. Minority leader Ndudi Elumelu raised concerns over the operation, which requires everybody to show an identification document when requested by the soldiers. He said it's a recipe for possible militarization of Nigeria. Other lawmakers in support of his motion say it could lead to infringement on the fundamental rights of the people. Well, let's get more perspective on this interesting development as I'm being joined now by a public affairs analyst, Ndudi Elumelu, to give his perspective on this. Thank you for your time with us now. So what's your view on this arrangement by the Nigerian army? Do you think it's the best way to go?
I think we're getting it wrong in the country. The section of our constitution, section 217, subsection 1, was clear. I mean, it's very clear about when the army should come to the scene. So if we're not in the time of war and we want to just militarize the country in the manner which the military has been proposing, I think it's just beating as if we're in the war. We are not in a war situation. So there's nothing calling for this at all. How do they handle it in other countries? Yeah, we want to live in a peaceful society. We want to live in a safe society. Yes, we know we're having issues with Boko Haram in the northeast and the insurgency and all of that. But how are they handling it? Are there more and there are better way? Are there innovative way to handle this? Than I mean, I cannot imagine myself walking in the street and in my own country and I'm being told to say where is your ID card, identify yourself, and all of that. I think this is not called for, and every right-thinking Nigerian should rise against this.
Well, the Nigerian army says this is to boost its fight against criminal elements that find itself in different parts of the country, particularly Boko Haram that has left some of its enclave in the northeast. How do you think the Nigerian army can address this if it says it wants to fully attack the security challenges the country is facing?
You see, the question I ask again is, so are we saying that Boko Haram, this thing you're saying, I mean, they are totally... I mean, the Northeast is totally free of them now. Example is totally cleansed now. And so if you're saying they are fleeing to other parts of the country, I expect that we will focus more on getting intelligence and doing the work, not you going to the street and asking people to identify I mean, show you their ID card and all that. My question is how do they do it in other countries, in more advanced countries? You see, we know our history and we know what we're going through currently in the country, how much of our rights are respected. And so when you ask military to go to the streets of the country, and you can be sure our rights will be violated. And we're saying, yes, we want to live in peace. Yes, we want a safe society, but not our rights being infringed, for just no cause.
All right, so let's leave it at that point for now. Ndudi Elumelu, thanks a lot for your insights.